New Year, everybody. Thanks
Happy
very
New
much.
Year.
Bye-bye now.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Ooh, you're in trouble, Dr. Hoa. It sucks to be you.
As
Boy,
if the
I
man didn't
can't.
have enough to worry about this year.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, I think Bob's gonna call me soon.
Wait till he's after the show. Oh, he's done with the show, Bob. So, Dr. Hoa, you guys had a physicians advisory group meeting. So, what did you guys talk about?
Sabrina, we it's the new year and everyone has a lot of things to do. So the last advisory meeting is last week. We're supposed to have one last night, but we decided, hey, everyone have a lot of things to do. So especially taking care of the clinic, make sure everything's okay. So we didn't have a meeting last night.
Okay.
But again, our CAR score have been low. We see a little spike up north. So I know public health hopefully are taking care, make sure that they do the contact tracing and ask everyone to be careful during the holiday. You ask question of quarantine guidelines, any change in the near future, and again, it's all up to the state and how if there's a surge or not. During mid-January because of Christmas and New Year. So really depend on that. We're going to try to discuss and there's several options on the changing the guideline for the quarantine. But again, it's really depend on the surge in the U.S. or not. Because most of our passengers are from the U.S. So I think mid-January is some time frame where they expect the worst if anything happen because the holiday. So again, we will make decision or advise decision to the governor depend on if there is surge in mid-January in the state or not. Mm-hmm. But the key here is to shorten the quarantine so people can quarantine at home, and also for the public health to stand up a firm program on home quarantine before that can be happen. So that's something we look forward to.
You said shorten. How long are you looking at? Because it's 6 days. You have the opportunity to test out, and then the 7th day, you can be released to home quarantine. So how much?
We can shorten up to about 2 days, 3 days or so, Sabrina, if we require people to test prior to arrival, and then test upon arrival, and then the final test is to test out for home quarantine.
Mm-hmm. Was that
so you can?
So that's the plan, that they're going to have rapid testing at the airport upon arrival.
That's the plan. Yeah, I'm not sure who spearhead that one. I think it's a surgeon cell or public health, the airport. But no, I think the plan to test them out the airport with the first test upon arrival. That's the antigen test.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Antigen, is that the Binax kind of?
That's the Binax. You can use the Binax, or you can use other modes, but I think most likely will be the Binax, because it's within 10 to 15 minutes. So while you wait for your luggage or something, it'll be done already.
Mm-hmm. How you been feeling since you took the vaccine? What is it, a week, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, I'm the first day. I don't really feel anything, I mean, just like a flu shot, it kind of hurt a little bit when I took the shot, but I don't feel anything at all. I mean, all our physicians at AMC have been vaccinated, and we got vaccinated. We come back to work the same day, so no one missed work, and most of our staff have also been vaccinated. Mm-hmm. So there's no one calling out missing, little sore arm, but nothing major. No one calling in sick after the vaccination. So I think there's a lot of social media out there that say a lot of stuff, but to me, there's a risk and benefit, and for the vaccine, the benefit way outweigh the risk. So
Mhm.
I would highly recommend the people to get the vaccine once that turn come.
Mhm.
Okay, I know right now so it's 75 and over, but as the vaccine become available in the next few months, no, if your turn come, please get the vaccine.
What do you make of this tremendous outpour of our island's Monunko that have gotten vaccinated, or want to get vaccinated? We've seen the long lines over the past few days, and I guess so many wanted to get vaccinated that they extended it a whole nother day today. Were you?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful. I mean, the Manamko, the 75-year-old older, I'm very sure that the family have been very protective of them, and they are most likely been at home now for several months. So I think that it's very nice for them to come out and get the vaccine. They want to be protected, and we want them to be protected, because that's our most precious people there on our island, and so I highly encourage them to come out and get vaccinated. I think that they're not going to get the 100% of the 75 years and older, and they probably have to be reach out to the mayor, the village, and I would say that um, public health or someone have to go out to the village, each village, and make sure they reach out to all the 75-year-old older.
Mhm.
So that way they don't have to wait in line, because that's a very long line, and there's no social distance in that one.
Yeah, yeah, you can tell that there's doesn't look like there's social distancing.
Yeah.
What about this
But
new strain? How concerned should we be?
the new strain, what we hear and read about is that it's more infectious. I don't know how it can be more infectious than what it is right now, but the severity is the same. So um, I think that as long as we do the 3W and continue to do that, we will be okay. We wouldn't drop. And something that I don't know, it really need to be pushed through the media, for everything else, that getting the shot doesn't mean that you're gonna drop everything you do. You still have to practice, the 3W and protect yourself. So and don't drop your guard, because you will get sick. Hopefully the symptom is not as severe, and you don't end up in the hospital. But I think that getting the shot doesn't mean that you kind of drop everything. So with the new strain coming, I don't think that we know if the new strain are covered by the current vaccination, but we will find out. There's a lot more study need to be done by the federal government. So we will find out the next few weeks or so to see if they need to modify the vaccine or not.
Mhm. Um, Andy, I'm going to wrap this up. But was there anything else you wanted to ask before I let him go?
What's that?
I was saying that I'm going to wrap up the interview. I wasn't sure if you were waving that you wanted to ask something.
No, I was just hanging out. I see Dr. Wen on a fairly regular basis, so we get caught up in our own little appointments. So I'll
Hi, Andy.
I'll leave the
Okay.
professional stuff up to you.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Doc, anything else we need to know? We're getting ready to celebrate New Year's Eve, and I think the message should still go out there that people just don't go crazy tonight.
Yeah. Don't go crazy tonight, and stay within your bubble, your family. And if someone come visit you, just make sure, just ask them, make sure they're not sick, anything like that. If they're sick, just ask them to stay home. Okay, so and really, we did very well for Thanksgiving. I'm telling you, beautiful. You can't ask any better. No, I think the people on Guam did so well, during Thanksgiving, that we really asked them to do the same thing for Christmas and New Year. Well, and by the second or third week of January, we know we did well or not, and we hope and pray that we continue to do well into the new year, and that's what we want to do. Again, when the vaccine come, I would get the vaccines. I um, informed the director that we've been working with all the private insurance, and CMS have approved the fee for administration for the vaccine. So hopefully during the next phase, that there's about 30 clinics that also would like to offer the vaccination to their patient. That public health will release some of the vaccination to the clinic to be administered to the patient, especially the high comorbidity, because that's a capture audience when you have in the clinic. And it's at no cost to the patient, zero cost at all. So I really will try to work with public health and see if they can distribute the vaccine to the clinics so they can give the high comorbidity patient. That way they don't have to constantly go to one place to get it. I think that's the only way they can reach out to the majority of the population one as fast as possible.
Mm-hmm. We do have a...
I actually did have a question, Doctor. We've talked so much about the vaccine and the preventative measures, but unfortunately people still do get sick. So has there been any progress made as far as treatments go?
The treatment the same, and even there's right now there's no really current treatment, especially for the COVID-19. Is not, the treatment we have right now is it's not like when you have the influenza, you have Tamiflu. We not get to that point yet. I think when we got that point, I think we'll be much better in shape. So the treatment is still pending.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We do have actually a good question from one of our online viewers, and do we have the capabilities to test for the new strain, maybe at the airport? I mean, will these Binax rapid test kits be able to detect this new virus or new strain? I'm sorry.
I think that's a different. They have to probably collect a specimen, send it to CDC to identify. So. Right now on the island, we have absolutely no ability to do that. So everything have to go back to the CDC to do the study. But I think we have to, public health probably give you more information when they collect the specimen, send them out or not. But right now, with the current testing platform, we cannot identify the new strain.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Hoa. Happy New Year to you.
You're welcome. Happy New Year, you guys, and be safe
Happy
tonight.
New Year.
Okay?
Be safe.
Happy New Year, Andy. Bye, guys.
Bye. Oh, you can go talk to St. John's Bob.
Thanks.
All right, we are going to take a break, but when we return on the link, we're going to try and link into this press conference that's going live at 8 o'clock with the governor of the CNMI, and he's going to be providing an update to the people of the CNMI about what's happening with the coronavirus over there. So please stay